Have you ever felt lost, completely swallowed by darkness? Like you're in a vast, pitch black room and you can't even see your own hand in front of your face. You stumble around, bumping into unseen obstacles, feeling more and more hopeless with every step. The silence is deafening, broken only by the frantic beating of your own heart. It's a terrifying feeling, isn't it? That sense of being utterly alone, insignificant, and powerless against the overwhelming shadows. We've all been there. We've all faced moments where our challenges seem insurmountable, where our dreams feel distant and impossible, and where the weight of the world feels like it's crushing us. It could be a career setback, a personal loss, or just a lingering feeling that you're not where you're supposed to be in life. In those moments, it's so easy to just give up, to sit down in the dark and wait for it to consume you. It's the path of least resistance. But what if I told you that you have something within you right now that can change everything? Something small, perhaps, but incredibly powerful. Think about it. In that pitch black room, what is the one thing that can completely transform the situation? A single match, a tiny, flickering flame. That one small flame, no bigger than your fingertip, doesn't instantly illuminate the entire room. It doesn't banish all the shadows at once, but what it does is revolutionary. It pushes back the immediate darkness around you. Suddenly, you can see your own hands. You can see the ground beneath your feet. You can see a few steps ahead. The vast, terrifying unknown is replaced by a small, manageable circle of light. That tiny flame is your courage. It's the decision to take one small step when you feel like you can't move. It's the choice to make one phone call when you're afraid of rejection. It's the will to get out of bed when depression is pulling you down. It's the resolve to try again after you've failed. This courage isn't a roaring bonfire, not at first. Most of the time, it starts as a spark, a fragile flame that you have to cup in your hands to protect from the wind. So many of us make the mistake of waiting for a lightning bolt of inspiration or a giant surge of motivation before we act. We wait for the sun to rise and flood the room with light. We tell ourselves, I'll start when I feel ready, or I'll do it when I'm more confident. But that's not how it works. Confidence isn't something you find, it's something you build. And you build it by taking action, especially when you're scared. Courage is the action you take, asterisk, despite asterisk the fear. The beautiful thing about this small flame of courage is that it feeds on itself. When you light that match and take one step, you realize you can take another. Your little circle of light expands. You might see a candle just a few feet away. With your small flame, you can now light that candle. Suddenly, your light is stronger, brighter, and more stable. It pushes the darkness back even further. This is the momentum of courage. Each small act of bravery fuels the next. Every time you face a fear, no matter how small, you add fuel to your inner fire. That single phone call might lead to a job interview. That one workout might lead to a week of healthy habits. That one honest conversation might begin to mend a broken relationship. You start to see not just the obstacles, but the opportunities. Think of some of the greatest stories of change and innovation. They rarely began with a grand, perfectly executed plan. They began with a flicker of an idea, a tiny act of defiance against the status quo. Someone dared to ask, what if? Someone dared to try something different, even when everyone else said it was impossible. They lit their small match in the darkness of doubt and naysaying. And let's be honest, there will always be darkness. There will always be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. The wind will threaten to blow out your flame. People might try to pour water on it, telling you that your dreams are foolish or that you're not good enough. The darkness will try to creep back in. This is why nurturing your courage is a daily practice. It's not a one-time event. You have to tend to your flame. How do you do that? You celebrate your small wins. You acknowledge the step you took, even if you didn't reach your final destination. You surround yourself with people who protect your flame, who believe in your light, and who maybe even share their own. You also learn to be your own source of light. You remind yourself of the times you were brave before. You remember the darkness you've already navigated. You are the keeper of your own flame. Your past victories, no matter how small, are the kindling that keeps your fire going. Look at your life right now. Where is the darkness for you? What feels overwhelming and impossible? Now find your match. What is the one tiny, manageable step you can take today? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. It doesn't have to be a giant leap. It just has to be a step forward into the darkness with your small flame lighting the way. Maybe it's writing the first sentence of that book you've been dreaming of. Maybe it's putting on your running shoes and walking to the end of your street. Maybe it's saying no to something that drains your energy. Or maybe it's just looking in the mirror and saying, I am strong enough to take the next step. That is your match. Strike it. Don't underestimate its power. Even the smallest flame proves that darkness is not absolute. It proves that light exists and that you hold the power to create it. Your courage, your small, brave act, is a declaration. It's a statement to the universe and to yourself that you will not be consumed by the shadows. You will rise. You will move forward. You will light the way. Remember, a single flame can light 1,000 other candles without diminishing itself. Your courage can inspire others. When people see you moving forward with your small light, it gives them permission to light their own. You become a beacon, not because you've banished all the darkness, but because you've dared to light a flame within it. So rise with courage, find your match, strike it, and take that first step. Protect your flame, nurture it, and watch as it grows brighter with every brave choice you make. The path ahead may still be long, but you will no longer be walking in darkness. You will be walking in the light of your own making. And that, my friends, is the most powerful light of all. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Your support means the world and helps spread the light. Remember to be kind to yourself and take that one small step. I'll see you in the next one.